Welcome to part 2 of this workshop guide for new players. I will continue to explore the best workshop items that new players should focus on in-game. This video is aimed at helping new players make the most of their resources and time, and will help them to be more efficient and effective in-game. In the previous video, I covered 10 things that players should focus on the workshop. These items are essential for players to unlock in order to make their gameplay experience easier and overall better. In today's video, I'll be focusing on speed and time savers in the workshop. I will be highlighting items that will help players to move faster and complete tasks more efficiently in the game. I will be introducing viewers to exotic tools and weapons that are available in the game and how they can be used to enhance your gameplay. A word of caution: in order to progress with most of these items shown in this video, players will have to complete the mission Payday. This mission is a requirement for unlocking certain items in the workshop and blueprints, so it's important for players to complete it before proceeding with this video. I will have a guide for the mission Payday in the pinned comments for you to check out who are not familiar with that mission or need help completing it. The first item I'd recommend is the Gatherer's Backpack. The following stats are +6 suit inventory slots, -45% carry weight of ores, -45% carry weight of wood. This backpack is essential for players who are spending a lot of time mining and will prevent you from running back and forwards with a full inventory as you'll be able to hold more ore or wood. The second item I'd recommend for new players is the Mxc Furnace. This furnace is portable, lightweight and space efficient alternative to the stone furnace. It allows players to smelt copper and iron, and it consumes fuel slower than its stone counterpart. This furnace is great for skipping the initial stone furnace crafting part of the game, which is in tier 2, or in situations where some missions don't require players to get to tier 3. This is a nice to have item for some missions, or for speeding up the initial starting point on a mission. This furnace is not an essential critical item, but it is an efficient way to save time and resources. The next item I'd recommend is the Mxc Campfire. Like its Mxc counterpart, it offers -25% usage costs, saving players resources when burning fuel. This campfire is more efficient and cost effective than the basic stone campfire. The Mxc Campfire offers an additional advantage over the stone campfire, in that it allows players to cook all meats in all weather conditions without it being put out by various weather patterns within the game. The next item I'd recommend is the Mxc Fuel Canister. This is pre-filled biofuel can that is better in every way than the craftable biofuel can from the machining bench. It's lighter weight and it has a longer lifespan. With the Mxc Fuel Canister, players will be able to power generators for longer, or even biofuel extractors to an extent. A tip for players is always to pre-fill the Mxc Fuel Canister before completing a mission. This way on the next drop you will have a full canister ready to go again. And the next item is the IC1 Extractor and the IC1 Extractor power source. This extractor is identical to the tier 4 variant, but the huge difference is that you can drop down into missions with the IC1 Extractor and start mining exotics much faster. You will need to drop down with a power source also to fuel the IC1 Extractor. The power source is only a one-time use, so you will need multiple if you're mining multiple exotic nodes. For more information on the IC1 Extractor and the power source, I will link a detailed video to that in the pinned comments. The next item is the Sinitai Dropship Recall Beacon. This is a new item that was recently added to the game in the week 54 update. This item is considered to be one of the best time savers and game changers in the game since its introduction. The beacon is a beacon grenade that once thrown calls your current dropship to your location, allowing you to save time and leave the planet a lot faster without having to travel all the way back to your dropship. And the tip for players is that if they decide to drop down with the dropship beacon and decide not to use it, they can take a backup to space with them and use it again in the future. The next item is the World Boss module. This is an item that could potentially save your life or your team's life. The module provides real-time information on all world bosses and displays their location on your in-game map with specific icons. This allows players to easily locate and track the world bosses and plan their strategy accordingly. The World Boss module slots into a suit module socket on your environmental suit. There is also a talent that shows the location of bosses on the map, but having the module provides the added convenience of being able to hot swap them out when needed. The next item is the Icarus Ventura Knife. This is an expensive knife, but considered to be one of the best of its kind. The knife offers a standout perk that makes it worthwhile for the investment. 100% chance to resist a basic wound, meaning if you get attacked by a wolf, for example, you won't have to use a bandage if you get scratched. The knife also allows you to get 225% yield from skinning. This means that you will get more resources from each animal you skin, making it a great tool for players who want to gather resources more effectively. And the next item is the Icarus Dias Axe. It's another top tier tool that will last you a long time in the field. However, it comes with a hefty price tag requiring 1000 exotics to research and 400 exotics to craft. The following bonuses of this axe are plus 50 felling damage, 130% yield from felling trees, minus 50% carry weight of wood. These bonuses mean that you will be able to get higher yields and carry more wood while using this axe. And the final item is the Larkwell Martinez compound bow. It is considered to be the hand cannon of weapons from the workshop. It's surprising that this isn't more expensive because of how good it is. The Larkwell Martinez compound bow has the following bonuses: plus 125% projectile damage, plus 1 ammo capacity, plus 300 rate of fire per minute, and 0.7 seconds reload time. It's worth noting that the longbow, which can be altered on the alteration bench, can tide you over in most cases until you can get the Larkwell Martinez compound bow. The longbow is a good option for players who are unwilling to craft the compound bow in tier 4, as the other workshop bow options are really not worth it. Keep in mind that the longbow will not have the same bonuses as the Larkwell bow, and it won't be as powerful, but it can still be a good option for players who want to save resources and have a more efficient way of taking out enemies. It's worth noting that I didn't mention anything about a pickaxe in this video, as the choice of tool to use depending on what you mine is really determined what pickaxe you want to use. That being said, once you get the steel pickaxe in game, you can mine every ore in the game and even alter them on the alteration bench. I hope you found these two guides helpful on the workshop items I've picked out for new players in Icarus. It takes a lot of time and effort to make these videos, so if you found it helpful, please consider giving the video a like and leaving a comment down below. Your support is greatly appreciated and it helps me continue making more guides and tutorials.